All right, guys, let's talk about this. Mayor DeBlasio sucks. He is the worst mayor that we have ever had. The draconian laws or rules that he's putting in place has got to be Nazi-ish. The things that he's saying and the stuff that's coming out of his mouth, I really cannot believe it. Well, obviously, I kind of sort of predicted it several months ago. This vaccine thing is basically the mark of the beast. And it's proven to be so by what he's saying. They're not telling you to get the vaccine so you can get better. They're telling you now to get the vaccine so you can enjoy regular life. So is the vaccine made for us to get better, or was it made for us to enjoy life? What happened? Okay, so let's take a listen to what DeBlasio had to say, and I'm going to give my 2 cents. And what he had to say, I didn't like one bit.
We're now at this point we dreamed of, and now we're going to go farther. We're going to go farther with a smart mix of...
Okay, 5 million New Yorkers have at least one dose.
Incentives and mandates, because it's all about vaccination. I've been saying now over the last few weeks, we're going to climb the ladder. We're going to use every tool we've got.
Remember, he's that same guy that says if you're vaccinated, okay, you can go to Shake Shack and you can get some cheese fries or whatever fries, maybe get some milkshake, maybe get a burger. And he was eating the fries in front of you saying, look, you want some of these? Just get vaccinated. There was even offering people $100 to get vaccinated. Not only are they offering people $100, but I believe Junior's cheesecake was being offered to those who got vaccinated. Why all these sort of incentives? The incentives to me should be health. That should be the incentive.
To fight the Delta variant and to end the COVID era once and for all.
Okay, to fight the Delta variant, right? So, those who are vaccinated are sort of kind of worried about those who aren't. But don't people have a right to die? So let's say if someone do not want to get the vaccine for some reason, they don't trust it, or they kind of worry about it, I think they're entitled to. So why not just, saying, you know what, you're just gonna die. That's all. You're gonna die.
In this city. That means more and more vaccinations. And we know that strong, clear mandates help. So we started, of course, with a mandate for our frontline health workers, Health and Hospitals, Department of Health, requiring that they get tested or vaccinated. Obviously, with a strong, strong preference for vaccination. Then we said new employees will be required to get vaccinated before they could start work for the city of New York.
So, before you could start work for the city of New York, they want you to get vaccinated. It's not even about testing anymore. They want you to get vaxxed.
These kind of actions are making an impact far beyond the boundaries of New York City. We're seeing our state and other states like California following suit. We're seeing the federal government following suit. This is a miraculous place, literally full of wonders. And if you're vaccinated, all that's going to open up to you. You'll have the key. You can open the door. But if you're unvaccinated, unfortunately, you will not be able to participate in many things. That's the point we're trying to get across.
Whoa! Mark of the beast. You shall not eat. You shall not participate in regular living activities unless you have the mark on your right hand or the forehead, right? So this is definitely in line with what the mark is. Again, I'm not saying this is the mark. And before I go even further, I'm not telling you to not take the vaccine. I am not telling you that the vaccine is bad or good. I am not a doctor. I cannot tell you that. This is my disclaimer. He is not a doctor. He should not be telling you to get vaccinated. Right? The same way I have my opinion, he has his opinion, but for some reason, my opinion is shadow banned or blocked on YouTube. I dropped a video yesterday that was about violence and things, but nothing really too bad on the video, but they shadow banned me. So my videos is not in the algorithm. That's besides the point. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Okay? So he can tell you all of this. He can tell you you have the keys to the city if you get vaccinated. You could go skating, you could go bowling, you could go to the gym, you could go to restaurants, you could go to the club, you could enjoy life if you're vaxxed. But if you're not vaxxed, you cannot enjoy your life. How does that sound? You're going to divide this nation. You're going to divide us further than we are divided, Mayor. You cannot force people to put things into their body that they probably don't trust. The FDA did not approve of it. It's actually for emergency only right now. So you can't tell people to take something that even the FDA did not even approve of yet. Not only that, but you can't force people to put things into their body that they distrust, that they're scared of. Continue.
It's time for people to see vaccination as literally necessary to living a good and full and healthy life. The key to NYC Pass will be a first-in-the-nation approach. It will require vaccination for workers and customers in indoor dining, in indoor fitness facilities, indoor entertainment facilities. This is going to be a requirement. The only way to patronize these establishments indoors will be if you're vaccinated, at least one dose.
At least one dose. So wait a minute. You see? I can't with these people. At first they was telling you, you are not fully vaccinated unless you get both doses. Now he's saying at least one dose?
The same for folks in terms of work. They'll need at least one dose.
At least one dose. So the two that people took, they really didn't need to take two? So at least one dose is good? I thought they were saying all of this other time that you're not fully vaccinated unless you get two. Like, everything keeps changing. This is why people do not trust it. Okay? Let's move along. Oh, something in my eye. Anyway, the CDC study showed 3/4 of people infected in Massachusetts coronavirus outbreak were vaccinated, but few required hospitalization. Let me read. What does it say real quick? A sobering scientific analysis published Friday found that 3/4 of the people infected during an explosive coronavirus outbreak fueled by the Delta variant were fully vaccinated. That is weird. The report on the Massachusetts cases from the Centers for Disease, the CDC, offers key evidence bolstering the hypothesis that vaccinated people can spread the more transmittable variant and may be a factor in the summer surge of infections. Let me read that again. The CDC offers key evidence bolstering the hypothesis that vaccinated people can spread the more transmittable variant and may be a factor in the summer surge of infections. So, vaccinated people? I mean, look, I am not going to go too deep into that. I don't want my video to get blocked, but there was a doctor, I forgot the name of this doctor, that was talking some negative stuff or alternate information about the vaccine, and was saying things like, be careful that the vaccine don't weaken your immune system. That wasn't me. Okay, I'm not saying none of that, but we got to be careful. Why are they spreading this? What is really going on? Again, I'm going to reiterate my stance. I am not telling you to not take this vaccine. I am not a doctor. I do not have a medical degree. I have a degree in opinion. Okay? So I have thoughts that come from my brains. Okay? And I am just telling you, my opinion is they should give people a choice. Okay? And I don't mean like, yeah, you do have a choice because you have a choice not to engage in activities. No, because that's not a choice. When you're taking food, when you're taking fun, when you're taking money away from people, like participating in regular society, you're forcing them to get vaccinated. That's not what I'm talking about. No, because that is totally wrong. You should not be doing that. The mayor should not be doing this. Okay? Although they may not be thinking that, well, we're not forcing y'all. You have a decision to make. Either you get vaccinated or you don't enjoy oxygen. It's your choice. It's your choice. You don't want oxygen? Okay. Like, seriously? Come on. Mayor DeBlasio. Look, YouTube, don't knock this video down. This is my opinion. Please. Okay, I am not telling people to not get vaccinated. Wait, I am also not stating that I am vaxxed or not vaxxed. Right? Regardless, my decision is like, let people make their own decision to inject things into their body. I am not going to tell people whether I'm vaxxed, whether it had a negative effect or a positive effect on me. I'm not going to do that because I am not a doctor. Okay? But anyway, this is what the CDC says, what happened in Massachusetts. 3/4 of the people that were infected were actually vaccinated. Okay? But few required hospitalization. But anyway, this is what I've got. This is all I've got to say. Please watch this video, share this video, like this video, and subscribe to the channel. If you're not offended, you probably wasn't watching or listening. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh do the rest. I'm out. Peace.